Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Craft and Chat with Debbie Moore and special guest. I have Bella Tapp joining us. I was going to say, give her a round of applause.
Thank you.
Did you get that? Round of applause. Yes, I'm in a funny mood. Yes, I'm a bit hyper because I'm so excited that Bella's here tonight. So tonight we have loads of fun for you. And the other thing I would remind you is to get your pencil, get a piece of paper, because I have a sharing technique later on, and Bella's going to do some amazing demonstrations, especially for those who want to know more about colouring. We've got some amazing deals, and like always, remember, this is a demonstration, interactive. It's all about craft and chat, and I've got loads of you joining what we're going to actually speak to in a minute, and we'll go through what's happening earlier tonight, or later tonight I should say. So, oh my goodness, let's have a look who's saying hello. Oh, we've got Anita from Honolulu, we've got Kim, we've got Tracy, Sharon, we've got Danuka from Poland, Betty, Linda, Victoria. Look, everybody's come to see you, Bella. Okay, we have got Kat says hi, Debbie and Dave and the crafting crew. We've got Kay, Janice, Trudy, Aileen, I've got Terry, Iris. Linda says, hello, Debbie and Dave, plus your special guest. Hope you're well. We are well, aren't we?
We are very
We've had so much fun. And we've had a couple of glasses, not tonight. Last night we had a takeaway, didn't we? A massive takeaway, Chinese, and we had a couple of lovely drinks. Yes. And yes, it was pink gin. Oh, it was pink wine, wasn't it?
It was pink.
It's a bit of a blur.
Yeah.
That's about right. I've got Shelley, I've got Eileen, I've got Heather, I've got Yvonne, Margaret, Anita, Belinda, wow, Penny. Mare says, evening all, on this stormy day, I hope everybody's safe and well, and don't forget to batten down the hatches. Whereabouts are you, Mare? We're actually okay in Darlington. It was a bit windy yesterday, but the storm hasn't hit us yet. But yes, everybody look after yourself and stay safe. You didn't hear much wind last night, the storms?
No.
It was just raining. It was just basically raining. Pamela says, hi, I have got Heather, Marie, Christine, Carol, I have got Sophie, I've got Linda, oh my goodness, I've got Karen joined us from Canada. Wow. I've got Rosemary, and I have got something happening to my screen, but Dave's nipped out, so I'll just have to make do. Oh, it's come back. I have got Linda says, hi Debbie and Dave and special guests and crafters. I am watching from my hospital bed with COVID.
Oh gosh.
Linda, oh bless you, you know, loads of kisses, my prayers and thoughts are with you. Please take it easy, and I hope I can make you smile. I hope we both can make you smile, because we are a little bit giddy tonight. Basically, Bella I've known for a very, very long time. You can ask her any questions, and you can ask any questions about colouring or anything. And she might even let you know how we met, which was, I can't even remember, how many years? Stitches.
I don't know.
It was in a trade show, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
And we have done loads of stuff since. I've got Jenny joined us. I have got Anne Eleanor. I've got Shadia saying, hi Debbie and Dave, and Bella, welcome. Debbie, hope Sharon and the family are well. Hello from, I can never say this, Shadia, Ottawa in Canada. Ottawa, hopefully that's right. Shadia, remember, Spanish is my first language. Some words I can't pronounce properly. Oh, I've got Kim saying hi, and I've got a newbie. Anne Watson says, first time I've been here from the start. So hi, Debbie and Dave, and everybody watching, Anne. Well, welcome to my crazy crafting world. And tonight you're in for an extra special treat, because Bella's with me. I have got Vanessa saying, so excited about the show and the guest. Looking forward to learning new tips. Brilliant. I've got Samantha, I've got Angela, I've got Joy, Anne Bushell, Sophie. Wow, loads of you. I've got Liz, Elaine. Liz, while I see your name, I think it might have been you. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But if it is you, if you were asking, did your prize go out? The answer is yes. Okay, and if anybody else is thinking, what about me? All the prizes have gone out. I will own up that apparently I misplaced a list from the beginning of January, and there was a couple of from I think the mid-December. So I'm so sorry about that. I think with all the craziness, I have no excuse. I don't know what happened. All I can do is apologise, and Zoe's on it, and she's always sent out loads and loads of prizes. Okay, I've got Elaine. I have, he says, hi Debbie and Bella, and not forgetting Dave. We can't forget him, can we?
No.
I have got Ruth, I've got Donna saying, hi, evening everybody, can't stay as I've got to bed early as I'm working in the morning. Happy crafting everybody, lots of love and hugs. Oh, bless you. Well, thank you for saying hi to Donna. I've got Shelley, I've got Julie saying it's all in Solihull. No, it's not nice, raining and horrible. Oh, Julie. Well, it might come up this way. To be honest, we've been inside all day.
We have.
I've got Barbara. I've got Anita. She says we're all well battened down. We've got Sue. I've got Chris. I've got Alison, Carol, and I have got. Oh my goodness! Heather says we are on red warning in the South UK.
Oh wow!
That is, I did not know that. I've got Mandy, Michelle. I've got Tina and Harry. I've got Barbara. Anna says hi, Debbie and Dave and Bella, and hello to my Thursday friends. Looking forward to another great night. Oh, Anna, thank you. I've got Wendy, I've got another Linda, Susan, Rosemary. I'm going through them so quickly. There's loads of you on tonight, and thank you for joining us. We've got loads of fun in store tonight. I've got Anne, I've got Kay, I've got another Anne says, I'm watching, evening all, I'm watching on big TV today. My pad no sound. I'm messing you on my phone. Your iPad has no sound. Hopefully you can hear us. I was just about to say, can you hear us? But obviously if you didn't, you wouldn't be able to hear us. Yeah, it's going to be one of those nights.
One of those nights.
It definitely is, isn't it? I've got Anne saying, so looking forward to my show. Wendy's watching with her granddaughter tonight. Well, hello, Wendy's granddaughter. How old are you? I hope you're going to have some fun with some colouring techniques that we have. I have got, Betty says, hi, Debbie, Dave and Bella. Looking forward to the evening. It's always crazy, but we love it. Oh, thank you, Betty. Can you tell that to my husband? He sometimes thinks I'm too crazy. I have got Karen saying hi, Tina, and Liz says it was me. Yes, it was. Well, see, I do remember. Okay, sometimes I may forget things, but I do remember, and I did look into that, Liz. I'm glad. I've got Cheryl. I've got Ian joined us. I have got another Lindy saying hi, Debbie from Australia. Oh, Lindy, what time is it in Australia? Isn't it something like
I don't know.
4:30 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Please tell me what time it is. Pauline says, remember, it's better to receive something late than nothing on time. Well, talking of that, Pauline, I have got Lewis's Carol, our adaptation of Lewis Carroll, Alice in Wonderland. We've got a special collection on today's show with that. Liz says, celebrating my birthday was yesterday, Debbie. Well, happy birthday from yesterday,
Happy
Liz.
birthday.
I've got Deborah joining us, says, hi, Debbie and Dave and team and your special guest, Bella. Looking forward to another fantastic show. I'm excited with anticipation. So are
Wonderful.
we. Wonderful. Christine says, received my magazine and paints today. So great, thank you. I'm so glad. I mean, that magazine, if you've ordered the magazine, I will tell you now, how many years have we doing the magazine? Dave, do you think 10? 10 years. I will say to you now that magazine is the quickest selling magazine ever. I think we've only had it on sale maybe a couple of weeks and we're nearly sold out. So if anybody's already bought it and it's on its way to you, don't worry. All the subscriptions have gone out, so everybody who is expecting it, get it. But if you haven't yet, check out the website because I think there's only maybe 10 or 20 left. I have got Laurel saying hi. I've got Jenny. Saying it's supposed to be worse than the north tomorrow. Well, luckily I'm travelling south.
Yes.
We're all travelling south tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Sharon says we've been warned that the QE2 bridge will close at 5 a.m. in the morning because of the storm. Oh, wow. Well, everybody stay safe. I've got, I have got, Karen says we're in the red warning in Devon as well. Oh, everybody be careful. Looks like there's warnings all around. Great time to be inside crafting,
yes,
isn't it?
Definitely.
So while I'm reading out the messages, and because we have a special guest, Bella, tonight, the like and share, and this is a very easy one, and we're very interested to find this out. So the like and share for tonight is to tell me whether you've done colouring. So and it can be any type of colouring medium. It could be stamping and colouring in, or it can actually be just if you've actually used any colouring books. So please, the like and share, and we've got some special prizes which are over there, and Bella is going to pick, we're going to do it differently tonight. Bella's going to pick 5 people, and who likes and share this page, and also to tell us, because we actually use this for research, don't we, that we want to see how many of you out there actually have done colouring before. Okay, so like and share this page and put it in the answer yes or no. Yes, you've done colouring, or no, you haven't.
Yes.
And I don't mean colouring as a child. I mean colouring in crafting.
Yes.
Hopefully that makes sense. Right, okay. Elaine says you keep freezing. Not sure if the problem's my end. Well, it could be the storm. That's all I can say. Hopefully, Elaine, if you go in and out, it will sort itself out. I've got Robbie joined us from Brisbane in Australia. I've got Nicholas says, hi, I'm late. She said she got her magazine at last. Brilliant. I've got another Nicola joined us. I've got Wendy says, hello, Wendy's granddaughter. Oh, I am Wendy's granddaughter and I'm 10 and I love crafting. Well, hello, Wendy's granddaughter, but you still haven't told me your name. I've got Tina says, oh dear, Debbie has started with craziness already. Tina, you love it.
She's called Daisy.
Oh, apparently Wendy's granddaughter's called Daisy. That is a lovely name. And do you know what, Daisy? I actually have a collection called Daisy on today's show. Honestly, I'm not kidding. There is a match it pad fairy that's called Daisy, and we'll be showing that later on. Lindy in Australia says it's 4:45 in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Have you had some strong coffee? Or are you still up from the night before and you've actually been up clubbing all night and dancing away? I've got Margaret saying hello from Washington, Wilburn in Washington. I have got Carol saying, hi Debbie and Dave and visitor from Carol and Phillip. Hello. Deborah says, Debbie, thank you for putting steampunk on the site. Been waiting. Love, love. Been waiting. I put loads of things. Do you mean a digital download? And now it's gone crazy because everybody, look, this is what happens. They expect me to read this, okay? And you, by the way, when I'm demonstrating, you're going to have to read it, okay?
Yeah.
And I've got a cup of tea. Dave's been busy. I think you've got one as well.
Oh, have I?
So you have a cup of
Wonderful.
tea.
Perfect.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
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 It is not alcohol, everybody. I've got a cup of tea and so has Bella.
Yes. That's what we need to tell them.
No, she was winding everybody up. There isn't alcohol in here, honestly. Right, okay. So where are we? I've lost where I am today. Victoria says, I received my magazine. Victoria, it's gone crazy again. I can't read it. So I'm going to start very quickly. Where are we? I've got Paulina, you've just said something. Ellie's, right, I can't read it. Sherry says hello. I've got Ian says, I love stamping and colouring with distressings. Oh, well, so does Bella. She's going to show us some techniques today. Yes. I've got, Angela says, welcome, Bella. Hi. Don't forget to like and share and put, yes, you've done colouring. Oh, a lot of you have done colouring. That's good to know. And then I've got, a lot of people have tried doing stamping. I've got, YouTube. I've got people on YouTube. Wow, we're not lost. We've missed loads of people. Let me just bring it up. Oh, see, the problem with the YouTube is this is a touchscreen, and then I think this is a touchscreen, and I try to actually do both. So, right, okay, so we've got Janet saying hello from Gran Canaria. Hello, Janet. I have got AJ saying, I'm having problem watching you on YouTube. No, I'm having to watch you on YouTube because for some reason I can't use the chat on my Facebook. Well, AJ, I'm glad you've joined us. And can I still order as we do on Facebook on here and putting the items in number? Yes, anybody on YouTube, you can order as normal because we actually pick up the comments from YouTube as well as Facebook. So don't worry about that. And for any newbies out there, we'll be going through that in the process. So I've got Susan says hi from Bristol, and then I'm just doing it very, very quickly. And Susan's put, hi Debbie and guests, I have been doing colouring. I bought the book that had cards in, so made thank you cards for 2 caravan rally marshals on our holiday to Ireland, and they loved them. Well, just wait till you see the designs that we have on today. Okay. I've got, AJ said, Debbie, can you let whoever was answering the phone this afternoon that I have sorted my Down on the Farm download? No idea why they wouldn't let me it, but I now have it. It's so pretty. Well, you know, the one thing I will say to everybody, you've actually jogged my memory, AJ. So, and this is something that we've only discovered a couple of months ago. When people are downloading a digital download, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes to download. So if for some reason you click on the download and it's downloaded in, for example, I don't know, a minute, there's every chance that it's not downloaded properly. So when you click on it, it says it's not working, close that down and try it again. It may even take up to 3 to 4 attempts if that's what's happening. Now, it doesn't happen to all computers, and sometimes it happens out the blue. So just double check that before you ring the office, because all the digital downloads work totally fine. Right, okay, what have I missed? And this is what happens, you see. I'm multitasking.
I don't know how you keep up.
Well, everybody's patient, aren't you? You know that I'm going to try. If I miss somebody, they just copy and paste it and they just send it again, which is brilliant.
Yes.
I have got, Carol says, got my magazine, just been doing the barnyard with Philip. Oh, wow. I'm so glad you're liking the magazine. I've got loads of messages coming through. Anita loves curling. She's got several books still waiting to be done. Well, just wait till you see what we have tonight for you. Oh, I've got Michelle says, no, I'm totally rubbish, like and share. Well, Michelle, hopefully Bella can share with you some top tips on how to get around that.
Definitely.
Because actually, when you actually get into it, it is very therapeutic and you can do some really good finishes. I've got Ruth's loving colouring, Mary saying, hi, ladies. And then I've got Sarah says, hi, Debbi, I haven't received my gnomes and mag from the other week. Okay. Oh, I've left my Dev. I keep doing this. I have left my little notebook. I think it's on my desk. I need to write that down. So, Sarah, because I've left my notebook in the other room, can you do me a favour? Can you private message after the show that you haven't got it? When you say from the other week, does it mean just from last week? I will say we're up to, what's today's date? Today's the 17th, so we've processed orders up to the 11th, so we are really, really busy. For some reason, you love the designs, and I'm so happy about that. So please be a little bit patient, because we're trying to process all the orders. Okay, so if, Sarah, you only placed it a week ago, we might not have got to it yet. Right, I've got Mag saying hi. I've got Betty says, I haven't ventured into it yet, but I plan to. Oh, brilliant. Okay, I have got, I like that. How do you pronounce your name? Terinia?
Oh, that's a beautiful name.
That's a beautiful name. Not that all your other names aren't beautiful, but I've never seen a name like that. She says, hi, Debbie and Dave and Bella. Looking forward to lots of fun. I sent an email recently because I've been locked out of online account. Please, can this be looked into? Oh, yes, you can. Okay, let me just write this down. So, Terinia, can you tell me, okay, so you sent an email. Yes, so I will get Jill to look into that tomorrow. Okay, and we'll get that resolved for you tomorrow in no time. Okay, so, okay, there's loads more messages coming through. There's loads of you on tonight. Tina says, Dave, where's her cup of tea? Oh, wow, okay. Right, I've got... Linda says, well, we thank you, Jill, for sorting out my subscription. Still pouncing on the postwoman. Well, I am so glad that you're all looking for the magazine. Lorraine says, hi, Debbie and Dave. Hope you're both well. Sorry I'm late. I've got Jill just joined us. Wow, there's loads of you. Is that a mug of wine? Cheryl, it's a cup of tea.
It is definitely a cup of tea. It's very delicious, thank you.
It is lovely. Okay, so we are just chatting. So if anybody has any questions for Bella or for myself, you know the drill. Okay, just put them on and I'll try to get to it. Beverly says, evening all and welcome, Bella. I've not done colouring for 30 odd years. Well, Beverly, we might get you hooked again when we see some things. Heather says, love colouring. Oh, brilliant. Pat likes it as well. What did Dave buy you for Valentine's Day? Right, Jenny, he bought me obviously flowers. Well, I suppose obviously is not the word. But he has, we decided that to have a trip. So we're going to hopefully go on holiday next month. So we're just finalising that, but as well as flowers and movie. And I love popcorn. But what I tend to do, and you're going to laugh at this, I like a bowl of popcorn, but then I have peanut M&Ms in there.
Yes.
So as you're eating the popcorn, you come across some peanuts. With chocolate. I know it's silly and I know, but don't knock it unless you try it. That's all I would say. If you love popcorn and you love M&Ms or peanuts in chocolate, I would recommend you try it. Okay, where am I? I can't use that. So I've got Victoria says, I'm using my phone to type as I can't comment on the PC. Well, Victoria, you're still coming through, so don't worry about it. Camilla says, comment box not working for me on Facebook on laptop. So I have to use the phone. I think Dave might have to turn this on because I think the sound's on here. So I'll get it sorted out. I've got Sarah says, I haven't received the gnomes and your mag from the other week. Right, well, hopefully I can get that sorted out. Joanne's just joined us, okay. I've got loads more of you joining, okay. I've got Sue. I have got Hillary saying, hi, Bella, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I've got Holly. Tarina says, pronounce as Terania. Terania?
Terania.
Terania.
Sounds good.
Hopefully that sounds right. Again, it says, I ordered a clearance mystery box and I have payment receipt from 3rd of February. Box, no parcels yet. They've all gone out. And if you haven't got them, oh my goodness, you are getting loads of goodies. Because as I said, we have just dispatched it. That's not even English. Dispatched. We're up to the 11th, so a lot of parcels have gone out the last few days. Bella says, which pens do you recommend to buy, please?
Pen-wise, alcohol. If you're new
Yes.
to colouring, then alcohol pens are the best ones because they blend really well.
So we're going to go through all those different things when we come to that. Mag says my hubby gave me COVID for Valentine's Day. I shouldn't really laugh at that.
No, we
I'm
shouldn't
so
laugh.
sorry about that, okay. But you got to spend more time with him, hopefully. Hopefully you both got COVID together.
No.
I've got, Sandra says, I do a little bit of colouring, but I'm not very good. Yet. Remember that word. We're going to share with you some top tips and see where we have. Okay. So I have got, where are we? I've got, Hillary says, I've had pro markers for years but never used them. Well, I've had pro markers, but I'll be honest with you, I prefer to use pencils and distress inks. And that is what we're going to share with you with some techniques on tonight's show. Okay, those who can't chat, I've clicked on the show, stayed in the small mode and clicked on the comments, and this allows you to chat. Sandra, thank you for that tip. Hopefully everybody who's having issues can actually go onto that. Jenny says, got to try popcorn and peanut M&Ms as love them both. See, it's not so silly. Leah says, hi, having problems to log on on PC. I think the storm is affecting the show a little bit, so we'll just have to see how we go. I've got April saying, I love your designs, I want to order more, but I have to get this known first. Love your lives. Oh, you're very welcome, April. We've got loads going on, so don't worry. Right, okay. So I think I might have said hello to everybody. I've got Holly, I think, has just joined us from the States as well. So if there's anybody I haven't said hello, say hello back. So I do know, okay, the like and share for tonight. And I do have, we're going to pick 5 people. And because we have, all I would say is somebody's going to win some colouring mediums. And then we have some fabulous fantasy, lovely pads that we're going to give as well. So that's all I'm going to say. We'll show you them at the end. Sandra says, I received my magazine today. It's fantastic. Karen says, I'm only able to comment via my phone. That is really, something's going on. It must be the amount of people that are having issues. So obviously, I can still hear your comments or whatever, or hear your comments. See your comments. I think I need another cup of tea. Or should it be alcohol? Only joking, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, we have got, I've got, Jill says you're generous, bless you. I've got Rosina joined us from Red Alert, North Devon. I've got Carol. Chris says I'm a bit late. Can I ask who's your lovely friend? This is Bella Tapp. She is my special guest. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago I asked you if you'd like more special guests? And a lot of you said yes. And what I've decided to do is bring more shows with special guests. So Bella is known for her colouring. Well, she's known for loads of different things. You might have seen her on TV in the past. But I have known her for a very long time.
It is a very long time.
Let's just say...
I'm trying to think how
10
long
years
it is. At least 10 years.
At least 10 years. It might be 15, but a long time.
Yeah.
And she draws the most beautiful designs, and we have got an exclusive kit tonight, and I'm so excited to bring it. And Bella's going to share some of her top techniques when it comes to colouring, and everybody can have a go. So, you know, and get your little notepad. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a, you know what I'm like for dimensional cards. Later on in the show, I'm going to share with you how to do one of my favourite shaped cards, but always my favourite, but I like something that's different, and that's what we're going to do tonight. So the like and share was to tell me whether you like colouring or not, or should I say, that's the wrong thing, whether you do colouring or you haven't had a go at colouring before. So that way we can actually see how many of you lovely crafters out there have actually done colouring. So I have got more people just joined us. I have got, where are we? I have got Mary says not done colouring. I have got, also I've got Marianne. Sue says she's watching on the TV and commenting on the phone. So there must be something going on. Okay. Leah, your prize has gone out. So I don't know if you heard my message about saying that a couple of lists from December and the beginning of January got misplaced. So we found them and we actually put them through. Angela says, I received my order today and love everything. That is brilliant. Terry says, hi everybody and sorry I'm late. And hi Bella.
Hello.
Carol says, how's Sharon? She's fine. She is, I think, was it last week or the week before? Was last week that she, after having been in for about 2 weeks with COVID, all her family are fine and they are out of the house, which they're very happy to be after not being able to go out for about a fortnight. Lorraine says, Debbie, have all magazines gone out? I have not received mine yet. It will be my 5th under my subscription. Lorraine, all of them have gone out, okay? I will say there is a little bit of delay with the postman. So the magazines of the subscriptions have gone out via Royal Mail. So just be a little bit patient. Okay, because some went out the back end of last week and some have gone out this week. So they should be with you very, very soon. So I've got Mandy says, me too. I always watch on telly and chat on phone. I have got, where are we? I've got more people joining. There's loads of you. Sherry says she loves colouring and diamond painting. I've got Jackie saying, hi Debbie and all, love painting. Not very good, but it's very relaxing. Also, watercolour crayons are good. They are, aren't they?
They are very good.
Chris says, I can't colour. I'm not colourblind, but don't know what the colours go together. This evening's show will be welcome for me. Well, we're going to share with you some top tips about that tonight's show. Okay, so I've got Denise says, hi. Yes, there are problems with comment on Facebook. Have to write this below live feed, which means cannot see you at the same time. So we'll watch and order tomorrow when hopefully you'll be working better. Well, Denise, I got that comment okay. I've got Jacqueline just joined us. I've got more of you just joined us. Rosina hasn't got a subscription yet. Also, please be patient. Okay, I will double check it though. I've got Angela says, received my celebration gnomes yesterday. Looking forward to using the USB key. That is brilliant. Deborah says, I made my husband a Valentine's card using magazine 59 and the heart stencil. He was really amazed with it, especially my little sarcastic twist by referring to him as my Romeo. That is brilliant. As in Romeo and Juliet. We've been married 31 years, never a dull moment. Deborah, that's brilliant, and congratulations at that. I've 25 years this year's me. Did you have a lovely Valentine's? Karen says, yes, I had a lovely time. Okay. Terinia? Terinia, sorry. So, please bear with me. Says, I'm rubbish at colouring. Can't get on how to do the shading. Bella's going to do that tonight. Okay. We're going to share with that tonight. Robbie says, weird tonight. Can only comment on my phone tonight. So running 2 devices. Robbie, I seriously do not know what's going on out there. I've got Winifred Joyce joining us on YouTube. I've got... Mandy from Panda Crafts. Okay. Mandy, I'll resend that invoice again tomorrow. Okay. And I'll get Jill also to send it. So make sure that comes through, okay? Because we've allocated your magazine. So don't panic. You'll get your magazine. Okay. And then I have used, Pat says I've used Pro Markers, watercolour and metallic pencils and had good results after playing with them for a while. That is true. It's all about having a go at different things. It looks like people are having issues with commenting, so just bear with me, okay? We're going to go through and explain how the show's worked, okay? And I will say, you might have seen it. A lot of people have already pre-ordered it. The first item of tonight, I'm going to explain how you're going to use the first item, and the first item of tonight is the mug that Dave promised, which we're going to show in a second. But for those newbies out there, this Facebook Live, it's an interactive demonstration show. You do not have to order if you don't want to. Tonight, I have a special guest, which is really exciting. And between us, we'll have some crazy crafting fun.
We will.
There is product that you can buy, and how you actually buy the product is you comment or you put the code in your comment box. For example, the first item that we have on tonight's show is FB1107, which is going to come up in a second. And this is for this brand new, how cool is this? It says, have a gnometastic day. So these ones, and I will say they're limited, okay? Because we don't have, I think we maybe have probably a week's worth, and then they might sell out. $4.99 this is, and this is FB1107. It is our fabulous brand new mug that people have been asking. Hopefully you can pick it up. So as you can see, people are now starting to order it. So there it is, FB1107, and yes, it has gone crazy. Marie says ordered the mugs earlier today. $4.99 for that. And it's beautiful. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Really lovely colours.
So hopefully you can see from the top camera. Yep. So you've got him sitting on that daisy, very cute. And then as you go through, you can see that you've got him sending some flowers to his friends. So yes, it has gone crazy for this. I can't guarantee that it will be back in stock because we might need to actually order more mugs by the looks of it. But will you be at the NEC next month? Tracy, I'm not too sure. Okay, we're just in the process of sorting some new product out at the moment. But I will let you know as soon as I know. I've got Winifred says I couldn't comment on Facebook, so I went on YouTube and I'm able to comment and see others. Well, I don't know what's going on with it, okay, but you can also order on YouTube as well. So if anybody wants this item, just please put FB1107. So going back to how this is ordered, how this works, everybody, is this show is left live. Sorry, the show is live until Monday at midnight. That way, people who are not watching it live tonight can actually watch it over the weekend via catch-up. And then what happens is the show gets processed. So if you're new to Facebook Live using our products, which is with Debbie Moore Designs, after the show, please private message. Don't put it in this feed. Your email address and your postal address. That way I can work out whereabouts in the world you are. So I've seen some people from Australia, from America, and from Europe. And obviously the UK, we can then work out your postage. And the postage is working out on your weight of what you ordered. We then send you an email. So if you're brand new, always check your spam folder if you haven't received it. All the invoicing for last week have gone out. So we normally get them sent out before the next show. And that's how we do it. So I can see that people are ordering. Do you attend Crafting Live at Doncaster, Debbie? I have in the past. I don't know how and I'll explain it in a bit, what I'm going to do with regard to craft shows this year. Right, okay, so going back to the newbies, if you actually get an email with your invoice, you click on it and you can see what you've ordered, but also you can pay by PayPal, credit card or debit card. And if you want to add something to your order, you can, or if you want to take it off, you can delete that item. So that's how it's sent. And then when you pay it, it comes through to our ordering process, and then we'll print it off and we process the orders as soon as possible. We have got a little backlog at the moment because we've had some staff off over the course of the last few weeks. And so, as I said, we are up to processing date of about the 11th. And with regard to emails and Facebook messages, we're only up to the 7th. We are behind on that. So if you have an urgent query, please write that telephone number on, and it's 01325 465 049, and that will be that's the quickest way to deal with the urgent query. We're hoping to be up to date with everything by next week. And I thank you everybody for your patience. It's just been a very gnometastic time. It's been very crazy, that's for sure. Pearl says, hi Debbie, sorry I'm late. Hi Pearl, you're not late. We're just going through all the T's and C's, okay. Lynn says, sent a dress for my prize last week, hope you got it. Sent a chat and an email. Lynn, you probably did, and I'm sure that Jill has got it okay. Wendy says, hi all, I'm sitting A&E with my husband. He will do anything to stop me spending money on here. Oh my goodness, oh, Wendy. Gosh. I hope everything's all okay. Anne says, problems with Facebook, reset your phone or pad is what I have had to do. Thank you for that. And going back to Wendy, I really hope you don't stay too long in A&E and everything's okay. But hopefully I can make you smile. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to get started. If there's any messages, I'll let you know. Okay, Tina says she's having no problems with Facebook. And I think, I'm sure, I'm just checking to see if I've missed anything. I've got Carol says, hi all. Oh, sorry, evening all. Late as usual, but watched up, done as I'm sat and with a glass and ready for fun. I hasten to add is elderflower cordial and lemonade. Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Perfect.
Perfect. I love that. We were talking about cordials yesterday. When is the next Art Deco out? Hillary, I have a surprise with you on tonight's show. That's all I'm going to say. Right, okay. Sorry, Debbie, put the wrong number for the mug. FB1107. Lorraine, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Don't worry. We have lost our bird stand last night. Oh, was that because it was windy?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my goodness. So be careful. Carol says, got my magazine today and made some side scenes and pop up. They're nice. They're nice like you. Oh, thank you, Carol. Okay, everybody. Hopefully that makes sense. Right, okay. Before we get started, because a lot of you are asking me about shows and consumer shows, I said to you last year, my mum and I used to do the shows together. Okay, we used to do the craft shows together all the time. So I'm not too sure if I'm ready yet to do a craft show. So please bear with me. When I am, I will be. And for those who don't know, I lost my mum actually 2 years now, 2 years next week. And so it's going to be a tough week next week. So that's why I'm hesitating about whether I'm going to be attending any of the craft shows. We would do all of them together, and I'm not too sure whether I can actually do that yet. But watch this space and we'll see what happens, okay? Right, okay, so we're going to get started now. Jackie says, looking forward to being cheered up. Had a tooth out today and feeling sorry for myself. Not allowed a hot cup of tea. Oh, well, Jackie, I'm having your cup of tea. How's that? Did I make you smile? Sorry, that was really cheeky of me. Sorry, Jackie. Right, this is what happens. Oh, Chris says she's had to go onto YouTube as couldn't comment on Facebook either. I have never used YouTube before. I have liked and shared and do a bit of colouring if I have to. Oh, well, I can see you. And I've got Lou saying hi from Bournemouth. So there's loads of you on, okay. I've got Mandy saying, just started to colour. My daughter, 13, likes to paint watercolour and acrylics. Yes, I mean, I do like acrylics. Right, everybody, let's get started. Oh, and Tracy is sending me a crafty hug. Thank you. And Shadia says, have not heard from Fran lately. No, she's not been in the last few weeks. She might be on holiday, so hopefully she's okay. Okay, so that was the first item, everybody. So just for anybody that's just joined, we'll put it back on. And then we're going to get through the show, and then Bella's going to share. So as I go through it, I'm going to pass this to Bella so she can see if she can read it. Whoops. Well, I nearly dropped that, didn't I, everybody? So, as I go through it,
thank you.
And there's any comments, the top tip is to read from the bottom. Because by the time you read it, it goes to the top.
Okay.
So you see what happens? It's not just me that struggles to read this little section. I think they should invent a Facebook page that people can read it much quicker. I've got Kathleen saying hi, managed to get you on YouTube, looking forward to tonight's show. I've got Karen says I could not comment on Facebook either. I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but at least you can still watch, everybody. Right, so going back to this item. So this item is FB1107. It's our fabulous new mug, $4.99. I've been told today that is so reasonable. Jill was like, that is amazing price. So, and I do know a lot of you have ordered 2 mugs, okay, because you obviously think that's an amazing price too. So if you want this, remember, all you need to do is comment it into your comment box, FB1107, whether you do it on Facebook or you do it on YouTube. So that's the first item, okay, and loads of you have ordered it, okay. And then what we'll do, as you can see, you've got more people joined us, and Bella's going to try and read some of them if it slows down a little bit.
Yes. I was going to say that Nicola says that she's been doing colouring and been trying Zentangle, which is nice.
Yes, it is.
Well.
And you can do it in different shades. That's a really good idea to do it.
Yes.
So,
and Sandra is sending you hugs.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to show you the next item. Okay, so the next item that we have, if I move my paperwork out the way, there we go. So the next item we have, everybody, is FB1108. So this here is, I love this one. So this one here is a lovely design by Sue Dix called Fantasy Layering Florals. Now the reason I picked this is because we've got some fantasy collections on today, but the best thing about this is the price. It is $5.99. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dies. Isn't that an amazing price?
They're beautiful as well.
And you've got these 3D effects. This is what I love about Sue Dix dies. You can do the 3D effect with it as you go down.
Yes.
Okay, so what have we got on here is we've got the swirls, you've got the leafers, so it adds dimension to it there. And when you actually get it home, really it goes through the actual your thin dies, follow the instructions for thin dies. So you can see there, hopefully, oh yes, I've just noticed that YouTube is slower than Facebook. It's just changed the price. That really confused me. So this is FB1108, everybody. It's a really good die set that can be added for different elements. It looks like everybody's having problems with the storms. So please be patient. Hopefully, you know, you can comment later, but still people are ordering. And as you can see on here, this is FB1108. It is the lovely Fantasy Floral die set from Sweet Dixie. So the next item that I want to show you, now I will say this is limited. People are asking me if I had any tweezers, okay, and so what I've done is I've done a really good kit. I've done tweezers, and of course they're pink, everybody. You know what I'm like for pink. And I've given you a pricking tool because you never have enough. And this is a pricking tool and a tweezer set for $4.99. So you will either get this pair, okay, the longer ones, or they'll be this colour pink, okay, and they're limited. When I say limited, we might only have 30 left. Okay, so I found them in the warehouse and it's gone crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people ordering.
So this is FB1109, and as you can see, normally $7.98. Really handy, whichever way. It's this one or it's this set here. You are going to get your set of tweezers, and you're going to get a pricking tool. Now, if you've never used pricking tools before, where have you been? It really is, I'll be using this later, a joy, because what you do with a pricking tool is you pick the foam pad off like this. You then stick it onto a piece of paper.
Yes,
or
a lot
card.
of people ordering that set.
Oh, does it look like more than 30 potentially? It might be sell out. First come, first serve on all orders, everybody. First come,
Yep.
and it's pink, and there you go. And I'm not going to do any more demos because I think that might have sold out. Okay, so whether you're ordering on Facebook or you're ordering on YouTube, first come, first serve on the timestamp, you're going to get one pair of tweezers, pink tweezers, and a pricking tool for that amazing price of $4.99. So now we come in to Bella's items. Okay, the number for the mug, Carol, by the way, you're asking, is FB1107. So if we just put that up again, Dave, FB1107. Somebody's asked about that before I go through this gorgeous kit. So that is for the mug, okay, and the mug is $4.99, and as you can see there, it is cute little gnome sat on a daisy, and then another one doing the barrel.
Karen says, of course, they need to be pink.
Well, you know what I'm going to do.
They do.
Pricking tool is definitely crafting life change. Kat, thank you for that. Okay, and Pauline just said, wow, she's just seen the first image. So I am going to swap with you because what I want to do is I am going to ask you to get the finished samples out those plastics for me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show everybody this kit. Okay, and then we'll show the finished samples. So this, the first item, everybody, is Bella's exclusive kit. And this is a colouring kit, but you are going to love the price that we have here. So you are going to get these fabulous sheets, okay? And as you got them there, it's FB1110. Wow, that was confusing. So look at this, okay? It's printed, pre-printed on 250 GSM. And I'll show you the samples in a second. You're going to get them as full A4 pages. Look at the detail. So this is ready for colouring in. Okay, it is gorgeous. You've got all these. I'll show you them. I love her, isn't she? I love them all. They're just amazing. So these have been drawn by Bella. And so what we've got here is we've also got this beautiful sentiment out, which I'll read in a second when we get the finished one. So you've got them with a sentiment and without. And then we've actually got them so they're in different sizes, so you can create different size cards with them as well. So you can make some fabulous wall art on there and colour them in. And then what we've given you is smaller sizes, so you can actually make some fabulous cards. I mean, come on everybody, $5.99, and you are getting all this in here and create the different sizes on here. Now, if there's any international saying you love this, do we do it as a digital? Yes is the answer. It's coming up in a second. But these are just, this is a pre-printed kit, and it's $5.99, and I think, Bella, they've gone crazy for it. Everybody's loving it. So let me have a look, okay, on where we are with this. So as you can see, let's just choose her. If hopefully you can see both of them. Might even ask Dave to zoom in if you can. So can you see it started its life like this, and then it ends up like this, or any other option. Look at all the shading. Bella's going to explain all this in the demonstration when we finished. When I finish, actually, then
Okay.
you'll be taking over.
Yes.
So as you can see on here, you have got that option. I'm going to explain that for the digital in a minute. So then you can see the detail in there and how it pops with that. Everybody's loving these. I mean, they've gone crusters. Zoe says, wish my colouring would do them justice. Zoe, get a notebook, okay, and a pencil, and just wait and see when Bella explains it. She's going to show you how easy it is to create this finish with doing it with pencils. Okay, so then you've got, oh, I've mixed them up, Bella. Oh. There you go, that one. So then you've got this one, and we've actually, you know, even these look 3D with what she's done. She's going to share with you techniques on that one, so you've got that. And then as you go through, isn't she lovely? She's lovely. So that is a close-up one, so you've got on there, and the eyes just pop, so it's showing you that you've got it like that, and you've got a smaller one. This is FB110, everybody. It has gone absolutely crazy with the detail on here. And then you've got, mixed up again.
Oh dear, sorry.
It's okay. There we are. So then you have this one. I just love all the detail that you're going to get on the face. It is just amazing, everybody. I've just seen everybody saying love the ring on your right hand. Now the reason, Gaynor, okay, Bella is laughing because Bella's helping me sort some of my sample room, and she found the ring in one of my boxes. So I must have gone on Create and Craft TV, taken my rings off, and then put them in the box. And I was like, oh, feels like I've actually got a new ring. But I think I lost it about 2-3 years ago. So as you can see, I'll read this out in a second, but then you've got them plain without, and then you've got them like so, different sizes, so you can actually make your cards. And it's a wonderful kit, and yes, Aileen said to frame them for Christmas presents. They are gorgeous. So this is FB111, did I say that right? 11110.
Yep.
It's going to be even worse on the next one. The next item, everybody, is, especially anybody into mixed media, okay, is the digital version, and check out the price for the digital version. So everything that you've seen, everybody, okay, the digital version is FB1111 4 ones. That's all I'm going to say, okay. So the digital version, everybody, it would normally cost $14.99. So Bella's done a special price for you for only $8.99. Now, if I show you this, so you can colour it in this way, but because it's digital, you can actually print it on tissue. So you can then colour this in and put it onto a canvas. You can put it in with your mixed media. Wouldn't that be just amazing, everybody? I've got Lucy just joined us. I've got a couple of people just joined us. Okay, hi everybody. You've come just in time because Bella's going to start her demonstration very, very soon. Molly says hi. Sorry I'm late. And okay, where are we? AJ says, are they covered by the angel policy as well?
Yes,
yes,
absolutely.
So basically you are not allowed to print out the sheets and sell them exactly like mine, but what you can do is print them out, colour them in and sell them.
Yes.
Of course you can with that, okay? And the same with mixed media. Karen says, if I colour these using your tips half as good as you, I will be pleased. They are spectacular. Oh, Karen.
Thank you.
There you go. Everybody's saying excellent value for money. Anne says, are we allowed to resize the images, please, Bella?
Absolutely. That's the idea of having them digital, is that you can, they're very versatile.
If you pass me that long one, we can show
Yep.
what we've done here.
Okay.
So this one is from the digital. Look at, there it is. So we've actually we've cropped it on here, and it's actually printed on tissue. So yes, you can resize it. So this is FB1111. Oh my goodness, okay. And this is the digital version. So if you love your colouring in, so just to recap, you are got the kit that you're going to get, and then I'll show you the samples. So that's showing you can print it on everything, okay? So to go back to the kit that you're going to get, and then we'll show you the samples, and then Bella's going to actually start a little demonstration. So if I get, is that them all? Is there any more?
No, that's it.
Right, okay, so these are them here, everybody. So, especially for everybody just joined us. Oh, Rolf's just joined us from Germany. Hi, Rolf. Where are we? Oh, Mare says, Bella, you need to speak very quietly. Basically, Mare, that's your polite way of saying that, Debbie, you are very loud. I know what you're trying to say.
I'll speak a bit louder.
Yes.
How's that?
Yes,
Is that
I think
better?
you need to sort out your mic, okay?
Oh gosh, it's
dropped.
dropped.
So the mic has dropped. So going back to this, everybody.
Okay.
So as you can see, you are going to go. Jackie says, I'm ashamed to say I do colouring. Well, that's brilliant. Okay, so going back to these, this is what you're going to get, everybody. So you have got from FB111, okay, you have got beautiful designs. So this one is a digital, okay. Victoria says, can I cancel 110 and have 111? Yes, you can. And I don't know if I said that right, but you know. Oh, Mare says, I'm deaf. Oh, sorry, Mare. Okay, no problem. Okay, well, I'm very glad you can hear me and I've got a very loud voice. Do you know, Mare, my grandfather used to tell me I have a voice like a foghorn. No, seriously, honestly, everybody. And I'm very glad that Mare can hear me okay. But honestly, when I was a young child, when I was a teenager, I had asthma and bronchitis. My grandfather had a very, he used to work in the fields, and my grandmother used to say, Debbie, shout your granddad in for lunch. And I used to go, Granddad! Really, 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 really loud. And I think that's why I've got such a, Dave says I have a very strong and powerful voice. Well, there you go.
Yes.
That's another word. He's looking at me funny. That's him saying I am very loud too as well. But there you go. Anyway, I'm going over to one side. Lauren says, can you download to an Apple computer? Yes, you can download to Macs. All our digital downloads, whether it's a download kit or even a collection, as in one of our interactive collections, are downloadable onto PC, Mac, and also something called Linux. Right, okay. Jenny says, my mum used to say I had a mouth like a foghorn. There you go. There you go. Right, going back to these. So we'll show you these designs now, and then we'll quickly start our demonstration. So repeating this one, it's beautiful artwork, lovely layering that you can see there. And hopefully Dave will show both of these from the top camera. And you can see there that this is one of the ones that you're going to get. And as you go through with them all, if I move that to one side, the next one is this one. And there you've got that. And they're beautiful. AJ says, I do a lot of wood birding. Would it be able to transfer these on wood and colour and sell them? Of course you can.
That sounds really lovely.
And AJ, that sounds amazing. You need to send me a picture and I can put that in the magazine. Doesn't that sound lovely?
Brilliant.
Okay, so then this one, I just love this one. It's so beautiful. She has lovely long hair. I want her hair. But then look, that one's lovely because we've cut that. So you have that option as well. Brian says, your guest is a beautiful lady, just like yourself, Debbie. Take care. Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you for that. So then the next one, oh, I've got two of her. I think that's yours.
Okay,
and then you have this one here. So you've got her like so, which is very plain. So you can use her like this. Or, oh, I'm out of sync now. Look what I've done, everybody. Just bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. I've put her to the box. No, I haven't.
At the bottom, won't
It's
it?
the one with the writing. It's underneath. There it is. Then I have this one, which is lovely, okay, with the writing. Are the digital downloads available immediately? There will be next week, okay? Actually, the answer is yes. I think Alan put them on today.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yep.
There will be, okay? You can check out the website and check that. So as you can see on here, you've got on here where we've got the lovely sentiments. I will read this while Bella's colouring, so you've got that option. But I just want to show you what you get in the kit, and then you've got this one. I think you are going to use this, aren't you? So have you got it as a full one? Do you need this?
It's a
there you
cup
go,
one.
so you can see
Okay,
it. But then you've got all the squares, everybody. So this is part of the digital download of FB1111. Okay, and as I go through it, you've got beautiful sentiments. She's lovely. She's got daisies on Daisy. And then as you go through it, you can actually cut the squares, and you've got that option on there. I know these are for colouring, Bella, but they're just so beautifully engraved. That is so true. You could actually just mount them on grey if you want to. And by having the digital download, you have that option. Right, everybody. that's enough of me chatting. You know, Bella's going to go through. I'm going to wheel this way.
Okay.
And then I will read what that lovely message is on here. And then I'm going to hand you over to Bella. And if you ask any questions, I'm going to read the tablet. And I am going to read the messages through if anybody has any questions. And Bella's going to colour through them and explain them all. And don't forget, just ask away for any queries or questions. And hopefully I've moved out the way. Right, everybody. So Bella's going to share with you. She's actually made a close-up work of the original one. Where did it go? The large one that you had.
That you just gave me.
Yep, that one.
That one.
So that's showing you, Bella's showing you exactly that she's taken one and she's made it even bigger by actually cropping it. And because you love the size of the face, don't you?
Yes, I quite like going cropped in because it just gives you a different perspective.
No, definitely. So I'm now going to hand it over to you, and I'm going to be quiet and drink my tea.
Okay. The first thing I would say is that it's handy to have a piece of paper that is the same or similar or scrap that you can test colours on, because particularly if you're nervous when you're colouring, it's great to just sort of do a swatch test so that you can see what the colour will look like. So that's the first thing I would say.
So we're actually going to start off with showing you how to use colouring pencils.
Yes.
So
yes.
These are colouring pencils, they're not watercolours, so these are straightforward. So the majority of the colours or the finished samples that we just shown you were using colouring pencils.
Yes, they were, yes. So the way that these have been designed is that I've put a lot of texture into the hair so that when you're colouring, actually it's not complicated. You're just putting a light layer over. And somebody explained to me that the tip with using pencils is that it depends on where you hold the pencil as to how much shading that you actually get. So if you hold the pencil loosely at the end, you get a much looser sort of feel to how you're using the pencil. And when you want to do your detail, you come in quite close and hold the pencil right at the top. But the way to, I've literally on this, I have literally just gone through and put a very soft and gentle layer over the top. Where it's where there's less pencil work, I've kind of left it blank, but you don't need to be too precious about it. It's very easy to just build up the layers. So this, all I've done with this, apart from the eye, all I've done with this is do a single layer, just randomly sort of colouring in, just with the one colour. This is only one colour that I've used on here.
Okay, so basically, I mean, that's a really good tip. Even I didn't know that, everybody, about the pressure. Basically, where you hold your colouring pencil will give you a different amount of pressure when you're colouring in. And where you've got the dark shading of the grey, that's where Bella's suggesting that you hold your pencil lower down. Okay, so Sharon says, Bella is making it look so easy. Sharon, it is.
It is, it really is. I mean, just from this colouring, if I just leave the white areas, and of course the nice thing about these designs is that you're not sort of having to worry about colouring up to the edges or going over the edge, and that's what makes it really relaxing, is that you're just, you know, you're just randomly putting a bit of colour on and just being a bit careful of some of the detail if you want to be careful of some of the detail. And just leaving the white areas, and it really is that easy.
Oh, brilliant. Well, talking of easy, Karen said, what is your favourite medium for colouring with?
It varies. It depends what I'm really into. I'm one of these one of these crafters who it's whatever I'm into at the time, you know, and colouring pencils are great because you can use them anywhere. You can take them anywhere. You can just sit there with a box of colouring pencils and just, you know, do some crafting wherever you are.
Oh, definitely.
And that's the nice thing.
Max is asking how many drawings in the pack. So you're going to get, if you get the actual printed pack, you're going to get 10 sheets in there. Okay, obviously you will also get, if you get the digital download, you'll get the designs on that option as well.
Okay, so the other thing then is that, as I say, this is literally just one colour. So what I'm going to do to sort of build up the layers, and you might think that this is going to be too strong, but actually I'm going to use it very lightly, and what you'll see is then you're building up different layers, and it will just change it slightly, and you don't have to put it everywhere, you can just randomly put it in there.
So Bella's top tip of actually holding the pencil at different layers. So if you hold it higher up, you get less pressure. So you actually putting the pencil on very gently into the area. And by adding a different tone, so as I can see what Bella's doing, she's actually just going where the darkness is on the actual drawing.
So it just works to just give a little bit of depth to the colour, and they are designed so that you can do that, or you can just leave it one colour if you want to.
Definitely. And just actually 2 people have asked the same question. Dan says, can I please ask what brand of pencils are you using, Bella? And then Liz has said, which colouring pencils do you use, please?
I use a brand, they're actually unfortunately not available anymore. This was a colouring set that I have.
But most colouring pencils are exactly the same, aren't they?
They're great. I mean, you know, you want something that's quite soft. And it depends what you want to do, but colouring pencils, you can get them in lots of different places, and it's whatever you want to spend, you know, whatever your budget is, really.
Exactly. And that's the thing, you know, Karen says, I use artisan pencils. Do you recommend any others? And that's the thing, you know, there's so many brands out there. Obviously, you don't want, you know, kiddies colouring pencils. You want adult pencils, because you have the softness on there. Kada says, keep colouring kits in my car, so while I'm waiting for passengers I do a bit of colouring. Time then flies.
Yes.
Kelly says she bought those pencils from Singapore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So you know, the thing about it is, I presume, having a good colour spectrum.
Yes.
Okay.
I think just having a wide variety of colours to choose from. One of the things that I would recommend if you do go to an art shop and select colouring pencils from there is that you choose from a range. You might start off with a kit maybe with 10 or 12 colours in it. But then if you choose a brand where they also sell them individually, you can then top up with colours that you like as well. So you get the best of both worlds.
So Alison says, love the strawberry blonde colour of the hair of the picture of the lady with a flower in her hair. That was my natural colour before I went grey, lol. And basically that's how you started off, isn't it? By you starting with the actual yellow.
Yes.
And as you can see, everybody, if I just put this a bit nearer, so you can see the yellow, and then Bella's added colour to give different elements. Shadia says she uses Spectrum Wire colour blends. That's fine. Betty says Bella makes it look easy. It is when you know. Fine. Carol says, how do you get on chat as Philip is having problems? But Philip, I think you've joined us on YouTube. I can see that it says, hi, had to come on here to for chat. There is something going on with Facebook. Had to go on YouTube. Yep, no problem, Philip. And Panda says, I have Spectrum Wires colour blend pencils as well. And then as you go through it, I can see that people are seeing more comments. Tina says, I got Hunky Dory watercolour pencils, but get on better using them than as normal colouring pencils. I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying. So the watercolour pencils, but prefer to use them as colouring. Well, tonight's show, what we're going to do is Bella's going to focus on a certain area, because you can imagine this is going to take longer than 10 minutes.
Yes.
Because we want to show you some different ones. Julie says, what grade of paper are you using, Bella, for us digital people?
Well, I use the inkjet paper that you
So
sell.
yeah, so we have a satin. I think it's 120 or 100. Let's have a feel. That looks like, so that actually feels like 100. So we do sell it, okay, but you want it a little bit thicker. But if you buy in the kit, you're actually going to get it pre-printed for you on 250 GSM. So that way, you're actually going to use watercolors, or you're actually going to use your can't even think what I'm saying. Your Spectrum Wires or your pencils. You can have that option. Right, okay. What am I?
One of the things I was going to say when you print it yourself. Is the top tip with using printer is to make sure that you print on the right side.
Yes.
Because one side is coated and the other side isn't, and it receives the ink better. And if you lick your forefinger and your thumb and then press the edge of the paper, when it slightly sticks to which finger, you'll know that that's the side that you want to print on. And
okay, that's fine. That's a good way to remember. Okay. So Maxine says, I've only got my messages up, been watching but could not comment. Maxine, there's some problems going on with Facebook, but I can see a lot of people have joined us on YouTube as well, but I can see your comment now. Victoria says, I'm trying to find the right medium for me. I've had various different ones. Well, try different ones, okay? I think Bella, as you can see, is laying them up with the different colours. And we're going to have a go at doing other elements at the moment. Alison says, it seems to be those on pages having trouble with chat. Yes, so if people are having problems, you can go onto YouTube, everybody. Heather says, great camera work tonight, Dave. I think his hat too. I've got Kelly saying hi. Kelly says, oh, that's a great tip, Bella. Thank you. So as you can see, you can start to see the layering up with the colours, okay? So maybe we focus on one area now before we actually move on to the next area, so you can see with another colour. So if you want to just, so what other colour would you put on top of that?
That's the nice thing, is you can build up the layers. So I'll go back to putting another yellow on, and you'll see that it just slightly changes the tone on there, and you just build up the depth of colour. And that's what I'd say with colouring pencils. It is layers, and it is patience, and it's having time and just sitting down and having a relax. You know, when you build up the layers, you get different colours, and that's the exciting thing, and that's the best thing.
It's a beautiful thing. And this is the thing with regard to this collection, like this one says, positive thoughts create positive things. Everybody's journey is different. Kindness is free. The past cannot be changed. Smiles are contagious. Happiness is found within. Overthinking will lead to sadness. You only feel if you quit. Things always get better with time. Options don't define your reality. Lovely sentiments on here. So you've got a whole array of different beautiful images for you to colour in. Some have actually quotes on, some are plain. Yvonne says, I've had to come onto YouTube as Facebook is strange. Yes, something's going on. I've got also, oh my goodness, it's gone, apparently Facebook has frozen a little bit, so hopefully you are still with me, okay, because mine has frozen as well. Mary says, hi Debbie and Debbie and Bella, sorry I'm late.
Hi.
Brian says, I have sets of Spectrum No Water colour pencils. The whole thing is the same technique, you can about layering them all up. But that's, Bella, as you can see the definition that she's giving you on there, everybody. Okay, so if anybody has any more questions about pencils, let us know. Nicholas says, the storm is coming. You're frozen for a moment. Hopefully we're back. Which colours are we using? So we're using yellow. Is there two types of yellow?
There's two types of yellow. There's an orange, there's a red, and a sort of rusty peach colour.
So they're the colours that she's using for this, okay? But we're going to try and put some more videos on. I know we keep freezing everybody. You might want to jump over to YouTube. I think the storm is coming. I can't help about what's happening. Mag says the Facebook has stopped working. Yes, I can see more people are joining on. I asked on Messenger to chase up magazine and received today. Thank you. No problem. Well, I'm glad you got it okay. So we've shown you some techniques we're using it with the pencils, and as you can see on there, the layering has come up. So have we got another one that is a close-up one? So as you can see, everybody, this is the original design that you're going to get, and what we've actually done is, because you get the digital, if you're going for the digital option, you can actually see how it's changed the look a little bit, because you've got the face in there. But all by just doing all the layers of colouring, you've got all that beautiful definition, and you just keep going where the shading is to add more layering, one on top of the other, so you can see how it comes up. And then slowly, okay, have I got the finished samples, or have you got the finished samples? I think you have, okay.
This one and this one.
So as you can see, very slowly, if I take those, you can see how you can get different shadings with them all, depending on what hair you want to do. So for example, this has got more of the darker colour, but this is very similar to what you're doing now. So hopefully that makes sense, everybody, and I'm sorry everybody's having issues. Clay says, colouring is an escape from life around you. I've got Pauline says, bye Debbie and Bella, have to go to meeting, we'll watch and replay, brilliant. And as you go through it, okay, you'll find that you've got different definitions. I have got Fluffy Fee on YouTube. Wow, Can says, can comment, love these designs and tips, brilliant. Victoria says, now says, I've switched to YouTube. Susan says, how long does the show on tonight? Well, the show will finish tonight as normal, about 8:15, like normal. Hopefully that makes sense. So we're going to now show you how now to actually, so we've shown you how you can do your layering with the beautiful, these are just colouring pencils, everybody. And it's to get the different layering that you can actually have with all of them. Okay, so then Bella's going to show you how to now use your distress inks, because as you can see, look at that. So it's gone from this down here, okay, up to this part here with the layering. And you can keep layering up to get different effects with the colours. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. Roll says, can leave a comment when I watch your show on a tiny screen here. Usually that's possible when I switch to a big screen. I know there's something going on, Roll, for everybody. There's something going on. Anne says, has the magazine subscriptions gone up? Yes, they have. Okay, so let's have a go at distress inks.
Okay, so I've got 2 distress inks here, blue, and I'm going to show you how to do the eye. So I've got broken china and tumbled glass, and the easiest way to do it is to just dab the ink pad actually onto your palette. You don't need a lot, and that one is the broken china.
You might want to bring that a bit nearer.
Oh, okay.
So you can see what people, so you can see, I'll move these out of the way.
Yeah. And then I'll put that one. Again, it's quite useful to have a spare piece of paper.
I've just taken your paper, there you go.
Thank you. And I'm just going to put a little bit of water in one of these wells, and then with my paintbrush, and I'm just going to make sure that I know which colour is which, because it's easier to start with the lightest colour and then make it darker.
So obviously with regard to pencils, obviously you start with a lighter colour and go up, but you can then put more of the lighter colour on top. But when you're using distress inks, always start with a lighter colour first, and then you can add more definition with a dark colour.
So again, I'm not being very precise, I'm just sort of dabbing the colour on. Again, the shading is there to do the work for you, so you don't have to, you know, worry too much. And then you just build it up, just little dabs of colour, and then I can show you a really nice way to make sure that you get the highlight in the eye.
I mean, as you can see, everybody, the definition, you know, is coming together with the eyes in more blue. I mean, when this is finished, we will put it on Facebook, probably next week, because Bella's going away tomorrow. She's come up for this show specially and to help me out. So remember, put the ink on the middle of the palette and keep adding water to get the stronger colour.
I've just used a bit of chipped sapphire because it's nice dark colour. I just want to get a little bit around the edges, just to get a bit more sort of.
So she doesn't look too stormy.
Yeah.
Margaret says, have moved to your YouTube because it keeps freezing and pausing. Denise says, Debbie, have you got those inks wells for sale, please, that Bella's using? Yes, Denise, we actually have them on the website. I think they are about $2.99. So if you want a pink palette, put pink palette, and we'll allocate that to you. We have a few left.
I just wanted to show you one more thing, which is using a white pen to give you the highlight. You can use it
on there so we can show that
first of all, just to show you. There you go.
So as you can see, everybody, these are these pens that are right at the. They are the white jelly pens, yes. And these are great to add in definition to your colouring in.
So you can use them in the hair. So if you've got a nice white area, you just want to pick up a little bit more whiteness, just to sort of get a bit of shine in there. And again, I'm not being too precise.
So Jenny's put, hi, I tried this a few years ago but found the paper warped due to the water. Does that mean I used the wrong paper?
It depends. If you're using a thicker paper, it will take the water better. If you want to use a lighter weight paper, then you need to use less water. It's a combination of too much water or too thin paper. Yeah. You know?
So the answer is yes, Jenny. Okay. So
thank you, Debbie.
I just explained it the polite way. So yes, you did put too much water. If it warped, onto the paper, then you had too much water for that paper.
Yes.
But Bella's right. You can actually mix it and be aware, and that's why Bella's testing them, as you can see on a piece of paper next to it, so she can see what the actual when it comes out with. Because the worst thing you want to do is do all this work and then find out that you've ruined something.
Yes, but I do have a top tip. If you
Go on then.
do buckle the water for watercolour paper, if you turn your image over, give it a light spritz with some water, and then press it between some books with a piece of greaseproof on top so that you don't damage the book or whatever, and then leave it to dry, it should stop it from buckling.
Ah, there you go, everybody.
Unless you've completely got rivers and mountains.
Yes, no, you don't want that, everybody.
So just quickly with the pen I'm just going to I want to brighten up this highlight, and then just another couple of dots there, and then that's the highlight, and it just brings the eyes to life a little bit.
That looks lovely. Hopefully you all can see it with a close camera, everybody. Okay, so the dot is using our white jelly pens. We do stock those, but I'm sure some of you already have them that we've used them before. And that's the beauty about having the gel pens, these mediums. So basically we've used colouring pencils for this area. We've used distress inks to get that lovely vibrancy on the blue. But you could use distress inks for everything, or you could use colouring pencils for everything.
Yes.
It's just having different mediums to get that option. So if anybody has any other questions, please ask. Could I have a white jelly pen? Yes, you can. Karen says, hello all, love the white pen tip. Yes, anybody wants the actual white pen? Yes, you can. I think that's $3.99. It's on the website.
It's brilliant. And what I would say, I've tried a lot of different white pens.
Yes.
And they don't always, they're not always as opaque as you want them to be.
No, but
And
this
so
one's really
this
lovely.
one is really good. I can
Yes.
recommend it.
So, and also what I would say is start off, if you are starting it off, do a smaller dot and then go
Yes,
bigger.
yes.
Less is more.
Yes. It's always easier to add on. It's harder to take things off.
Karen says, I'm going to hunt my white pen out. Okay, Cheryl says she's going to look forward to seeing it. It's beautiful. Yes, we will be actually sorting it out, okay?
Yes, we will.
But Bella's going to go that way, and I'm
Okay.
going to come back because we are going to move on. So that's with regard to the colouring mediums, everybody. So just remember, we have the card kit. No, not the card kit, I should say, the printed kit. So the printed kit that we have is this one, which was the original FB1110. So you are going to get all these beautiful designs. So just to recap and showing you them. So you get them pre-printed. Gorgeous designs ready for you to use. And this is FB1110. Hopefully it's come up. And as you can see, gorgeous characters. And then we've done them small so you can create some fabulous 8x8, some 6x6, and you have that option with that, and it all comes on 250 GSM. So you're going to get 10 sheets for that one, and that is for that amazing price. Bella's given us amazing price for launch of tonight's show, and that is only $5.99, normally $11.99. And if you want the digital option, which is to be able to create these lovely finished pieces, which is FB1111, which is the digital option. So you'll get the same kit and you'll be able to print them off. And as Bella's shown you, you've got all these gorgeous characters that you can actually colour and more. And that's the other one that she's done. So if anybody has any questions, please let me know. I'm not, I'm going to move on. Will you have time to show us how to skin tone, please? We'll see where we are with everything, but if not, I will say, Jenny, that Bella's going to be doing a video.
Yes.
That's coming out very soon, and we're going to be sharing you top tips with that.
Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah.
But it will be the same principle. Start with a lighter colour and then go around the edging.
Yes.
But what I might do is I'll get Bella to do some kind of video on just the faces. That might be a good idea to put as a top tip.
Yes.
So watch this space. If we don't have time tonight, Jenny, I'll make sure that Bella does it very soon.
Yes.
Okay, everybody. So the next item that we're going to move on to is, not everybody might not be into colouring. So I've got a bumper kit for you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
There's a lot there.
There is a lot there. It's only because I've pre-printed it. It's not all this. It is, I've got two kits here. It is our fabulous side seam kit. Okay, and just checking that I've got everything now. See, this is what happens with these kits. They get mixed up. So this is our fabulous side seam kit. And what we have on here, it is normally $17.99. it is only $9.99 and it's all side scenes. So you have flowers, you have beautiful, I love this, from the Roses and Bloom collection. So these create side scenes. So these cards, I don't know what I've done with the samples, I've just realised, but you all have seen side scenes before and you know the good price, okay? So as you can see, Nicholas says, oh yes, would love to learn more about colouring skin tones. Don't worry, we'll get onto that. So you've got those options on there. And we've got fairies, because a lovely enchantment. This is all in one kit, everybody. All these different fairies.
So beautiful.
It is gorgeous. And obviously I've got art deco in there. More art deco. And these create side scenes. We've got celebrations. We've got weddings. Now this is FB112. And it comes with a forever code. So it'll never run out. Oops, that shouldn't be in there. So it's all to do with side scenes. It's a massive kit. And obviously it comes with instructions and a forever code. So if you want that, look what you're going to get. All create different themes from florals to side scenes. I can see that, oh my goodness, Alison wants one, Christine wants one, Linda wants one. It is a lovely collection and obviously everybody's loving the fact that you've got floral, fantasy, art deco, okay, and obviously fairies as well. So you've got all that in there. And then the next one that we have, so Daisy, if you're still watching, we have got the Match It collection, and this is limited as well. So this, everybody, is our fabulous Daisy collection. And this one, everybody, is FB1113. And it creates beautiful daisy dies. And I can see Cheryl's loving the sunflower side scene card. A lot of you are loving side scenes. So this one here is a match it. So you get the die set. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? No, 7. You count that while I go through it. So you actually have so much on here. Chris says, I've made a lot of these already and I love them.
7.
Philip says, why are they all female? There is men in there, okay, and there's flowers. However, Philip, I have a new collection, well, a collection coming up that has males in with regard to the side seams. Okay, so what we've got on here is there is 7 dies. Bella's just reminded me. So this is a match it pad. So the idea behind it is you overlay it. So this is Daisy. This lovely fairy is called Daisy. So the idea is you die cut them and then you have these beautiful, and they're gorgeous. They're really, really lovely. Lovely designs for you to create your cards. So you can see how easy it is to create. Oops, I nearly showed you the forever code. So that is the Daisy collection, and you can just die cut your elements and also, as you can see, the extra daisies on there and create some fabulous cards. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. I can see everybody's loving the lovely collections and loving the Daisy. Linda says, side scenes are my favourite cards. You and me both, that's for sure. I'm multitasking. Victoria wants one of these as well. Well, look at the price. Normally $32.99, $13.99. First come, first serve, everybody. And that is why it's limited stock. As soon as it goes, it goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to Bella.
Okay.
And if she sees any messages, she'll let me know. So we're going to move on to the next one because I think this might have gone limited. It's our retiring CD bundle. So Philip, you were asking why isn't any men's ones? Well, this one does have some side scenes in. So this has got some dragons in here as well. Okay, really fun collection on here. So this is side scenes. And what we have on here is we have a set of 4 CDs. These are being retired. Okay, and then what we've actually got on here is we've got, this is set 1. So this, everybody, it is FB1114, and it's actually set 2. Sorry, we did set 1, I think, a couple of weeks ago. So this is retired CD bundle, normally $59.96. Okay, and it's only $19.96. $4.99 each. You'll find we'll put a notice on that we have a retired collection of all our CDs. So we're retiring our CDs, everybody, which is why they are amazing price. So you can actually create, what, 1,500 elements on there, 1,400. So that's Dave's adding them up. Then we have got 1,000. And then we probably have on this one, this has got creates 90 cards. Wow. the printable elements. So how many is that?
4,000.
About 4,000 printable elements, everybody. And here's some cards that you can create with this. So this is FB114.
There's a message from Nicola.
Okay.
It's a year since I had my heart attack and pulmonary embolism. It's also my daughter's 11th birthday next week, and I was in hospital last year on her birthday. So we're going to stay in a hotel with a pool this weekend for a bit of a treat for us both, taking my magazine for a bit of crafting.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, I'm so glad. Okay. And, you know, it's all about creating memories and enjoying. It's one of my New Year's resolutions. So these are some cards that we actually, I think Lisa Bird made these. Yes, she did. So you can see beautiful, gorgeous fairies on there. You can do different sizes. You've got different backing papers from that collection.
Jenny Jones has asked, will the CDs that are being retired still be available as USBs and digital downloads?
The answer is yes. So it's the actual CD option that unfortunately we have to retire due to how things are going with regard to supply. So all our collections, so these collections, so if you actually wanted, for example, to buy this collection, you could buy it on USB key, but that would be at full price. The reason why they're $4.99 each, everybody, is because we're retiring the CDs. Okay, so that's why it's gone crazy.
Carol says, I love your CDs, Debbie. I have got a good 50 or so. I use them nearly every day. Well, when I kick hubby off the big computer.
Well, that is brilliant, Carol. Okay, well, since you love them, I am going to share with you now how to do one of my favourite techniques. I'm going to do a quick demo before we move on to the next one of how to do a twisted easel and a half. Okay, everybody, so if I've got everything ready, so let's start off with a piece of card. So get yourself, and this is using this collection, which is out of this set. Okay, everybody, so all I'm doing is I've got a piece of card, and then I'm folding it in half like so. Now remember, get yourself a white piece of paper. You can do it craft along with me, and I have, talking of craft alongs, I have some news that I'm going to share about next week's Facebook Live, which I will tell you near the end of the show. So then I'm actually going to cut it about 3/4 over, and you could, if you want to use a ruler and a knife, you can, but all I've done is I have just cut about roughly that. And then what I'm going to do with this part, I'm going to go along the actual spine of it and fold it diagonally. So this creates my twisted easel like so. Then this one, I'm folding it in half, everybody. So this creates the half. So just to repeat, it was an A4 piece of paper, or card I should say, folded it in half. Then I cut about 3/4 along, and somebody's going to ask me how long, aren't they? So let me just check. It was 14.5 centimetres. And then I just cut up to the spine like so, fold it across there diagonally, and then fold that one in half. And here's one, because I knew we would run out of time, I've prepped earlier. So then what I've got is I've already pre-cut everything out. Now using the pricking tool, if you were lucky enough to get that item, I am actually adding my elements. So I've got that there. Need my rose, and then I'm going to do this one here. Now what I've got here, now here's a top tip. If you've got some foam pads on and you want more of a wobble on your card, or I should say when you actually put in your element on. So I need to have what we call an easel stopper. This will stop it from falling down. And I put the glue on so I can wiggle it into place. And also, when you actually put it together, reinforce that line at the bottom, so then you can have it like so. And then I want to take this off.
Debbie, Anita has a question, which is, are the side seams that you showed before the CD set on one of the CDs?
Not all of them.
Okay.
I actually think maybe only a couple of the fairies, all the others aren't.
And Kelly says, wish the new laptops still had CDs in them.
I know. This is why we're having to change, everybody, because there's a lot of computers now that don't have the CDs. Obviously, you can still buy the USB keys and you can still buy it digital. Okay, so all our CDs will be retiring. So we thought we'd give you an opportunity to because I think we're going to do this offer for about a couple of weeks. We've actually got all the CDs, except for the brand new ones which have just come out. Okay, all the other CDs are on at $4.99. I've just put these bundles together so you can have a see of these ones.
Tracy is saying, why is everyone saying the codes? You can't order from here, can you? You can, can't you?
Of course you can, Tracy.
Yeah.
So Tracy, this kit that I've just gone through it, okay, and I'll explain this, okay, because it sounds like you are new to Facebook Lives. We do these every week, and this kit here, if I get my code sheet, it is FB114, okay, and this will get you this CD set. And what happens, a lot of people are ordering it on YouTube, they're ordering it on Facebook Live, Tracy. You put it in your comment box, and at the end of the show you need to private message me your email address and your postal address, and you'll get an invoice from next Tuesday, and then you can click and pay for it. And that's why we do things on Facebook Lives, because sometimes we have really promotional offers. Hopefully that makes sense. And now I'm going to show you one more. So hopefully you all saw that, how easy it was to put that. So it goes completely flat, everybody. This is a twisted easel and a half, and it really is a fun card to do. Now I've shown you how to do that, and now everybody will be able to have a go at doing it.
That's brilliant, isn't it? I like all those different dimensional cards. It just makes it very, very much more interesting in terms of receiving, isn't it?
Yes, and it's something different. There's nothing wrong with square cards or even A6 or A5 cards, but doing different shapes is one of the things I love doing. Now we've also have another set, so this one's a little bit different. So this one is FB115, and Dave's going to add them up for me. We've got 1200 on Blossoming Moments, 1400, and then we have 2000 on this one, and then this one we have 1600. Can you add that, Dave? He's lost it, everybody. Did anybody hear what that is? Oh, look, he's terrible. We've got 1200, then we've got 1400, then we've got 2000, and then we have 1600.
Chris here is correcting your numbers.
Is she?
Well, I don't know. Yes, it's Tracy. It's FB115.
Oh, sorry, everybody. It's 3 ones. I keep saying it wrong. And this kit is massive. You get 6,200 printable elements. I did them all up in my head. Only joking. Dave told me. So just to show you some cards from this collection, everybody. So it really is a lovely range. So you're going to get from a Blossoming Moments to Steampunk to Enchanted Realm to a bit of Art Deco Summer Moments. Really gorgeous. Okay, and I'm loving all your lovely comments, everybody. Are they also digital to download? Yes, there'll be more digital going up, Yvonne. I know how much you love your digital. And as you can see, you have really got some beautiful images for you to enjoy. So they're the Steampunk ones. Then I've got some Blossoming Moments, okay. And as I go through them, you can see the different colour palettes. I love the soft ones on here. Beautiful oranges. You've got the purples. The Blossoming Moments is a good one to have if you want to actually make. It's got cards for all occasions. But then you've also got beautiful, whimsical and silhouette fairies in different colourways. You've got two-tone ones like so. It says, may you touch dragonflies and stars, dance with fairies and talk to the moon. Have a magical day. So really fun ones. And of course you've got some unicorns on there. And you've even got some black and white as well. So that collection, let me just move that. It is FB115, everybody. No, FB1115. Is that right? There you go. I said it right, everybody, for once. Okay, so that one is the last CD return that I have. They always look magical, the designs and the ranges of styles. Thank you, Mandy. So I'm now going to, well, actually, I'm not going to show you. I'm going to give you a sneak look. This, everybody, I think somebody asked me, have we got a new Art Deco? We do have a new Art Deco coming out. Okay, it's coming out. This is our February mystery box. And I'm just going to share with you. And this is, you know what I'm like for mystery boxes, everybody? This, everybody, is our Art Deco one. Now, there will be a competition going out next week because we haven't named it yet. So I want somebody to help me name this one. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. Remember, look at the price, everybody. This is FB1116. February mystery box. It's our Art Deco. And it is normally £60 for £24.99. So as you can see on here, hopefully the code will come up. It's not showing yet. Apparently my tablet is slow. It will get sorted out. So it'll come up in a second. But what you got in here, okay, or what Mag said, is the side scenes 12 or 13? Is the side scenes 12 or 13? I don't know what that means. Do you mean how many there is? I'll have to count them.
One.
Oh, you need to know. Oh, you're
right.
asking is right. Sorry, I've just got it. It's FB1112.
Yeah.
Why did I pick those numbers? I can't even say it, everybody. Okay, going back to this, the February Mystery Box. Look at the designs, everybody. Aren't they beautiful?
They are so beautiful.
So this, I'm not showing you everything. You are going to get some MDF in there. You are, actually, I think it's stencils. I'll have to just double check. You're going to get a whole variety of things, okay? But look at the colorways. Beautiful, new, beautiful artwork. And what I've got here is we've got the color tones that you're going to have. So this is to show you what you're going to have. You're not going to have this sheet, but I wanted to show you the colors. I absolutely love these beautiful aquas and pinks. You know I'm going to love aquas and pinks. And we've done it almost like a celebration of Art Deco because look at the new wedding. So you've got the new wedding that we have on here. So if anybody wants this kit, it is our February mystery box that is due to come out in a few weeks' time, and it's FB1116. Normally £60, only £24.99. And as you can see, it is beautiful imagery. You've got designs, you've got new wedding celebrations in there. You'll have spring colours, summer colours. As you can see, you've got them in different colour tones. I am just going to show you this because I've decided it's a mystery.
Yes, Tina said it's not a mystery if we see it.
Yes, actually, Tina, I'm not. Actually, now you've now told me I'm not going to show you anymore. I've showed you. There you go, everybody. Tina said it's not a mystery if I show you more, so I'm not going to. So if anybody wants this, it's FB1116, and it'll be coming out in a few weeks' time. But I will say it's limited. The reason being is we've decided to put some special things in here, and we don't want to, so we're only going to have it available for maybe about 2 to 3 weeks, and then we're actually going to we're not going to offer it anymore. Okay, it's not going to be on Create and Craft or Chanda. These collections will not be available probably until April, even May on Create and Craft. So as you go through it, okay, so Michelle says she loves the wedding ones. Okay, let me just show you that one again. So this one here, as you can see, people have been asking for a new wedding collection, so we've drawn a new wedding one for you. And then I'm going to move that to one side. All I can say is some beautiful, beautiful designs for you to enjoy. Angela wants one. Dave is
Surpassing himself tonight.
He is tonight, isn't
Yes.
he? So everybody, so the next one that we've got, it is our journey to Wonderland. So under all this, I don't know what I've done with it. I think I put it over here. It's over here. I have put, so the digital collection. So every week now we're trying to put a new digital collection. So this digital collection, everybody, it is our Journey to Wonderland Volume 2. So Volume 2, as you can see, everybody, you have got on there, it's gorgeous, but look at the price. So we have got on here, it's $4.99. You have 1,500 printable elements. Isn't that amazing? Colin says, finally I can speak Facebook not letting me say nothing. Well, Colin, something's going on with Facebook. I do not know. Sharon's loving the Art Deco. It looks like everybody's loving it. That's really nice. Now, this, remember, is our digital collection. This is our last item for tonight because time's run away with us. And then we've got some giveaways to give you. And I've got news to share with you as well. So as you can see on here, we have got fabulous creations that you can create. I love Alice, okay. So there she is playing croquet. And obviously you've got the Queen, you'll have the rabbit in there. Okay, there he is on the background there. So when you get them home, really have a good look. Could you do a Gothic and Steampunk wedding collection? Oh, AJ, that's a really good idea. I will put that on my list, okay?
I've got another one to add to the list.
Or what is the other one?
Nicola suggests she's just thinking about whether it's an Art Deco wedding or a gnome wedding for a card she needs to make.
Well, okay. Who said that?
That's Nicola.
Nicola, if you got the last celebration gnomes, you would have actually got a gnome wedding. Okay. Beautiful imagery on there. But then the new wedding is in the new collection that I haven't named it yet because I'm actually going to put it as a competition. Perfect. So this is the last item, everybody. So this is, look at the price on here, FB1117. $4.99.
Nicola says this is amazing. She made so much from this Journey to Wonderland 1 and 2.
Yes, well this one's volume 2, everybody. It is an amazing collection. Maxine says, hope you still receive our orders from Facebook. Oh, do you mean if they haven't come through? Well, I'm sure they have, everybody, okay? And don't forget, you can, if you miss any of the Facebook show, you can always watch it on catch up. And I'm going to, I'd love you forever. Oh, bless you. That's AJ. She wants me to have a gothic and steampunk wedding. Well, we'll probably do something similar, but it might not be for maybe about 3-4 months because everything's already in the pipeline. Okay, Rosina says intermittent power cuts that are lasting a few seconds and making Facebook play up. I know. It is the weather, I'm afraid. Right, everybody, I'm afraid that's coming to the end of the show. I hope you picked up some tips and enjoyed it and enjoyed having Bella with us. And I've got more messages coming through. Penny says, this is the USB key that I'm having so much trouble with. Really? Oh, you've emailed and no answer. Penny, we're actually up to date, actually. Let me just make a note of that. We're up to date, as in, when I say we're up to date, we're only up to the 7th of February. But you said you emailed on the 3rd of January. It should be all okay. Okay, Penny, I will get Jill to email you tomorrow and we'll look into that. I'm so sorry. I don't understand why you haven't had a reply because we are up to the 7th of February with both our Facebook and emails.
Karen says, thanks for a lovely colouring journey to Craftyland.
Oh, that's a lovely one to say, isn't it? Okay, so what did Penny
Penny
said?
Lasky.
Oh, USB key volume 2. Okay. We'll see. I'll get that sorted out for you next week. I've written it all down. Right, everybody. So I am going to just explain how the show works, and then Bella will actually read. She's actually picked some people, and in about 5 minutes, after I've gone through the process, we will actually announce them. So going back to you newbies out there, so let me just recap how the show works. So as you saw, a lot of people actually had comments put in the box. And the idea behind it is if you saw something that you wanted, put the comment in. However, please feel that you do not have to buy anything unless you want to. Now, we leave the show open until Monday night. And on Monday night at midnight, it closes down. And then what we do is we process the show on Tuesday. And we literally, honestly, poor Jill invoices Tuesday, Wednesday, and tries to get all the invoices out by the next show on the Thursday. So if you will put the information up in a second. So if you've actually never ordered before, after the show, can you please private message us your email address and your postal address? And then what you need to do, okay, is keep an eye out for the email because we'll invoice you next week with your whatever you've ordered. And then you can click on it, pay by debit card, credit card or PayPal. Did I say PayPal? Is that all three? Oh, Dave's saying yes. Yeah, it's been a long day, everybody. So the other thing to let you know is obviously Bella's new collections will be available on our website, and I think they're already there, so you can check that out. And if they're not there tonight, they'll definitely be there tomorrow. And then the other thing for you to actually remember is I will be reminding Bella to do me some little videos on how to do skin tones and different textures, because that'd be quite cool just to do some mini videos.
Yes.
So we'll look into that and getting that sorted out. Other news to let you know, okay. Oh, one last moment, sorry. Before I tell you the news, is any newbies, okay, if you haven't got a Debbie Moore Designs account, we'll set one up for you as well. Now, and the other thing is don't go away because everybody's going to get a little present. Now, the news I'm going to tell you is next week. It's about next week. So obviously I've mentioned that I will be my mum's 2 years anniversary death next week. But besides that, also I'm actually away having some product training. So next week's Facebook Live show is a little bit different. we're going to do obviously a live show from where I am, hopefully, but also it'll be a pre-record within the show of a craft along, and I'm going to actually post that you can enjoy, and all I can say is it's really, really nice and you really, really want to do it. So look out on Facebook at the beginning of the week to see if you can download that, but I will still have Craft and Chat next Thursday at the same time. It just will be a little bit different, and hopefully it'll work well, okay, because we've never done it this well, but it's because I'm away at some training for some brand new products that is due to come out next month. Yes, I'm so lost in my days. Now it's over to you. You've picked some people. So Are you ready? Drum roll. So we are going to actually give, so the first person is going to get a set of colouring mediums.
Okay, and that is Elaine G, spelled J-E-E.
Congratulations, Elaine. Can you please private message me your postal address and we send the gifts out. And then the next 4 people are going to get a little kit on some fantasy fairies.
Perfect.
And it's not the ones that's been on today's show, as in there's no kits that you're going to repeat.
Okay, so the next person is Fiona McDougall.
Well done, Fiona. Don't forget to private message me your postal address.
Jill Harrop.
Well done, Jill.
Sue Webster.
Well done, Sue.
And Kathleen Fox.
Well done, everybody. So that is Elaine G, Fiona McDougall, Jill Harrop, Sue Webster, and Kathleen Fox. So all 5 of you have won the giveaways for this week. Congratulations. Please don't forget to private message me your postal address, and we'll get them sent up. And then the rest of you, don't go away, because I'm giving you all a little present. So I started this, it's a treasure hunt really. So if you're newbies, this idea came about a year and a half ago, and it was inspired by my grandfather when I was a teenager. He used to do treasure hunts round the house and round the garden, and I loved them. And so when COVID started, we wanted to figure out a way that we could give back, keep you busy, and also help people. And it was just a little bit of fun. So we started it actually, Bella, I think about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact day. But anyway, the idea behind it, everybody, is every Thursday night I will give you a secret code. And that will mean that you can start your treasure hunt. It's like a little clue, essentially.
Yep.
But then what you need to do, everybody, is you need to then, tomorrow at midnight, tomorrow at 1:30, it might even go on a bit earlier tomorrow, you'll find that you'll have a little reminder post on Facebook, and what will happen is from there, it will remind you to go and look for your treasure. Now the treasure is a kit just for you. Now the kit is for you to enjoy. There is a catch. You have to make something with it. I would like you to make something with it. Make a card, give it to your relative, give it to a key worker, make cards for charity, and enjoy the collection. When you go to it, you have to go to my website, so it's debbiemoredesigns.com. And the other thing to remember is you're now all part of my crazy crafting community. You're all members.
We're all crazy.
Yeah, we are. Because we all love crafting. And we're all best friends because we all have that fabulous thing involved, or I should say, we all love crafting so much. And the one thing with this, you will then remember to become members. So you go to Debbie More Designs. Dave's going to put the information up. Oh, it's up on that one. I can see it on YouTube, but I can't see it on here. So you need to go to printable downloads in the craft products section, and then you look out for members download. And the other thing that you need to remember is today's date. So as you can see on the screen there, it says the 17th of February. So the kit will say whatever it is, because I'm not telling you what it is. It is a surprise. And then it will say the 17th of February. So that will tell you the kit that you're actually going to go for. You put it into your basket, and there'll be a cost to it. However, when you put the code FB for Facebook and then Bella, because Bella's in the show, you will then find that kit will go free, and you download it for free and enjoy it. It's just a little something that we started, and we've just kept going, and everybody seems to enjoy it. And
I think it's a lovely idea.
Yeah, it keeps everybody busy. Apparently, a lot of people say to me they have Friday afternoons, or they do cards and they make cards for friends. I mean, you don't have to do anything with them. You can make a card and you can give it to a relative. It's just a lovely little way to actually share the crafting. And so many of you have put so many pictures on our pages, and thank you for that, because it's lovely to see. And don't forget to let me know that you get the kit, okay? So while I've been chatting away, loads of messages have come through. Oh my goodness. Everybody's saying well done. Everybody's loving the show. And lovely to meet you. Well, we'll be doing lots more special guests, okay? And we're going to have hopefully another special guest in a couple of weeks' time. So keep an eye on that on Facebook. Now remember, if anybody has any questions, let me know. Wendy says, this is Daisy, my nanny has bought the Daisy one, thank you. Oh, that's really nice. So I'm glad you all enjoying the collections. As I said, if anybody has any questions, let us know. Don't forget to private message us. And I will say we are behind with some of our queries. So please just telephone the office if it's something very, very urgent. If I miss anything, let me know. Chris says, thanks for tonight's show. I will have to try and do some more colouring now. Have a good weekend. Well, thank you for that. So we're going to say good night and goodbye and stay safe. Take care, especially anybody who's in the red zone. Look after yourself. Happy crafting.
Yes, take care.
Lots of love. God bless. Yep. And Bella won't be here next week, but I'll be here next week with a surprise show. So have a lovely weekend. And see you soon. Bye-bye.